好，开始啦。Hey you guys, welcome back to another episode of Crypto Talk. Sorry, tongue twisters. As you know, today I'm gonna deliver the contents of like rumors session about Asic miners and some other, the newest updates and essay like FAQ questions. So this is basically about this live stream today. 你把声音关一下，我可以听到你的声音。Okay, so it's okay. Now everything is back to track. Let me see who is waiting for the live stream section. Lismo Miner, hi Victoria, got your email reply later. Crunching numbers. Yes, please take your time. Yeah. It's a so like you know, we had a stream section every Thursday 9 p.m. EST. So it's basically it's beneficial for the citizens in the United States, but it's also okay for people who is checking the rerun for the topic they're interested in, where they can even play the 2 times the speed rerun. They can find the information that they want. So don't worry, I have very clear directions of what I'm gonna talk about. So first of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Victoria, the Sales and Marketing Manager of Jingle Mining. Who is Jingle Mining? Jingle Mining is a leading distributor of Jazz Miner. So what is leading distributor? Leading distributor meaning we are like the official, legit distributor that confirmed by the Jazz Miner itself. So we have the contract. If you add to my social media, you can see I posted everywhere the documents that cannot be fabricated. So this is a very important for you to understand. There are so many fake websites where people who steal our content trying to pretend they're our colleagues, but it's not. Before you get any purchase, please validate their status or the positions in our firm. So this is very important. Ask around, okay? It's okay if you get miners from other team. It's okay. You can still verify if they're working our firm or etc. Okay. Now let's come back to the track. So today, Cal Valley Crypto greetings. Yes, Cal Valley Crypto, where are you from? So the first section, what I'm gonna do is gonna answering your questions related to all our miners. As you know, we have Jazz Miner, Apollo, Annex Miner, Gold Shell, even IB Link, sometimes the Ant-Man miner, for example, KA3, L7, and we're thinking about the Banyan miner, which you can tell the daily profitability is around approaching $3,000 a day. Yes, you didn't hear me wrong. This is just for the pre-sale, and the number is getting crazy. But yeah, so we're getting information and asking around. One thing I really have to state is, because for our last stream section, I've stated I got a lot of comparison from different ASIC miners, but for one miner, what I mentioned, and it's called Ice River, remember? I remember that name is KS2 and KS1. I think Red Panda, he was in my stream section, and he told me he got a free miner and he tested everything out. But the thing is, I totally believe that's true. But the thing is, when the hash rate is surging, when more miners is getting to the market, I highly doubt the profitability. So please take a very serious consideration. Do not get lost by the profitability in the miners value rank. Do not take a rush to buy any miners like that. So do you still remember KA3, the KDA miner? The profitability, the ROI is like 3 months or half a year. Then when they're getting to market, just in less than half a year, Ka3 and those kind of miner, their ROI is over 2 years. Do you get me now? So this is a very important thing, what I have to say. You have the YouTubers, they are doing the testing around, it's all right. But you have to think about the total hash rate. Go get to check the hash pool. You can calculate the total hash rate of that hash pool and how many miners is gonna come into the market. You can do the simple calculation. You would see how many times hash rate will be surging when it's delivered in the market. So this is before the FAQ sections, what I'm gonna say. So do you still have any questions related to no matter what our Just Miner X16, iPollo, NX Miner, or any other stuff? Do you still? Please drop your comments below because I'm sitting here answering questions, delivering content. So this is very important for me and you as well. So please take a chance. When I'm on the stream, I'm not in a video, you can communicate with me and I take you special, treat you like a guest, and you're like, yeah, get the first-hand information from me. Call Valley Crypto. Hey, Call Valley Crypto and Nismo Miner. Where are you guys from? Are you from states? Both are states. Oh, I saw it. Kansas, USA. All right. Well, the nearest Just Miner support Kaspa in the future. So Just Miner is planning to have the script miner. For what I heard, is on the schedule, which is do you guys ever heard about Ironfish? Yeah, and ALEO. Yes, basically this is what I heard. I don't want to get like further like interruption to the project, you know. Sometimes the project or the product list, they have to keep some secrets and or mysterious to the clients. Otherwise, like, you know, naked is not that beautiful. So that's why, and I respect some marketing strategies and their plans, the official. So that's why, yeah, if you know a little bit, I think it's too much. Do not push around like when, where, how details. Well, in my stream section, I'm here elaborate a lot of times. When I get the first-hand information, I will deliver the contents. Please trust me. Ice Red Panda has won $700 a day. Yes, I remember last week he told me he got over $30,000 for the profitability already for a free miner. Wow. Yes, because bear in mind, Red Panda get a miner for free, but you are purchasing that miner. You're getting the data based on a free miner and the ideal situation without too many miners in the market. So this is very important thing I have to say. And the Kaspa is basically, yeah, before every like people are doing the GPU mining, but I think when the Asic Kaspa coming to the market, all these GPU miners are dead. So yeah, this is for sure. Nismo Miner, Washington, US. Okay, great. Steve Gildland, when will Apollo 320 mag hash be back in stock? Well, so if you guys have a very like good quantity that you want the Apollo 320 mag hash, I can suggest, you know, my words are very important to, you know, the firm as well. I mean, one of, okay? So I don't want to be very aggressive or arrogant, but because, yeah, I'm just taking me as a nice friend that I can help you in whatever way that I can in my scope, all right? Yeah, so iPollo, so no matter what you want, what miners you want. You can drop me a message. I can talk, like suggest my boss and doing some research and thinking about if we're gonna have it or not. So right now, we're doing the research about the Ice River and the recent, the terrible one, which is called Antminer S3 as a KS3. The profitability is like four times of the Ice River S2. So I think people who has pre-sold, like got the pre-sold Ice River, probably cried in the toilet. So this is basically where we're joking, you know. Okay, so hey Kane Smith, nice to see you in my stream. Are you back for a vacation? So yeah, just now we were talking about Ice River and Miner at KS3, because that is for sure on the Asic miner value rank, that ranks the first. And everybody's talking about it and they get crazy. And right now, the KS3, it's in the gassing period, you know, gassing the price period. What I guess, I think I commented below, let me check. I guess $25,799. This is basically what I guess. But I think it's that high. Yeah, I think it's really risky to get a miner like that. But if the profitability is so ideal, but please just check out when they're getting to the market. Do not rush it up on those. But JustMiner X16, those are different, because I literally had a conversation with one of the GPU miner, and he disrespect all the other JustMiner X4 series, and that he did get purchased for 10 piece of JustMiner X16. He said the efficiency comes the cane, and that is 8G can make sure you can mine like 15 years more. That's over four bull run. So yeah, for sure you can get your ROI back. And this is an Ethash, not some other kind of algorithm, which is very like safe, because always you have the ETC at the back. That's why people constantly message me like, oh Victoria, what's the best coin to mine right now? What the best price that you can provide? So they're still sticking to JustMiner X4 520 and JustMiner 450. So for those two miners, people are still sticking to that miner, but because they ignore the fact we have JustMiner XQZ, which is the price is still on the ground, and it's exclusively selling in Jingle mining, and it can generate the hash rate over around 1,000 mag hash, was owning like around $500 like $1,500. But for the JustMiner 520, it cost you over $1,000. So I was thinking, why choose JustMiner 520? And that's use the miner. So bear in mind, all the JustMiner 520, 450, they are all used miner. So basically you're comparing the used miner with a completely new, brand new JustMiner X4QZ. That's why I'm thinking, I keep telling you guys, if you do have faith for next bull run, I think you can get the ROI just over next year, and the rest of the years is just your purely gain. And you have a lot of chances to choose from which coin to mine, and it's a lot of good experiences. It's very easy, it's very good for a home miner and miner starter, miner hobbyist, or you want to try another range of coin or algorithm that you want to experience better. We have only one life. Why not? Why we stick to only one thing? So that's why, yeah, I know most of you guys like Kane Smith, you have your own miner, you have GPU, you have Asic miner, you have JustMiner, you have iPolo, you have GPU or some other, script miner, and that's cool. Yeah, this is code mining. Skrill EXX. Good evening. Will there be Kaspa KAS JustMiner I just can tell you this is on the schedule, and after July, maybe we can have the specification. So please kindly wait. And can you please show my picture? There is my Twitter, Instagram, Telegram, and some WhatsApp, etc. It's basically here. Yeah. You can find me no matter for just for looking for information or communicate with me what's the latest miner. You're all welcomed over here. Right now, what I'm not saying for the code here, because this is the QR code. Usually people don't scan it, and that is my email over here. This is always lines in this live stream section, so I need to make you guys realize what is that about. And this is a code. What is that code for? That code is for when you want to have the quick purchase in a website. So you can have the 1% of discount. Usually for like one piece of the miners that you can use that account. But if you think that shipping fees is too high, or you want a more discount, so please feel free to DM Rick Victoria. So this is something that you can some method that you can find to contact me, and those are the things that you can find me for the Twitter or Instagram, some pictures or some comments, my clients, where they repeated clients, customer, they have views on like the products. So please feel free to do that. Even though I'm off the screen, you still can find me everywhere. So highly recommend two things. One is the email. Another one is the Twitter. Okay, so those two are suggested, but whatever you like, maybe even WhatsApp, Telegram. All right. Okay, let's come back. King Smith Icing Ice River KS2 is available for the per order by in 1 or 2 months out, and a KS3 is already down $200 to $400 a day in profit. Yes, this is exactly it is. Do not get lost by the numbers, just by the very decent ranking. You know, have you ever heard of one word? The more beautiful a lady is, the more you have to be careful of the words they're saying. So yeah, this is basically it. But right now, everybody is beautiful. So there is not even beautiful and ugly. So there is nothing to lie about. What I'm basically, King Smith, I can almost see the Ice River KS3 going same route as K2 Caspa Miner. That's a big loss of $15 to $30. Yeah, so like what I said, Ice River, Ant Miner, even I think that is code KS3. Now right now it's on the guessing the period, guessing the period. Now let me read. So for May the 16th to May the 19th is guessing the price. What date is it today? Okay, so from 3 days ago until today, people are still guessing the price. From May 19th to May the 24th is flash sale deposit. So you have to get your deposit in over here. Bitman is very good at doing the marketing. They spread a lot of money in the mining pools. Do you still guys remember the E9 Pro? You go to the Ninth Dash, you go to the 2miners.com, you can find E9 Pros. The advertisement is everywhere, but you didn't see we invest the money in the X16 in those mining pools because that cost a lot of money, and the more money we're costing the advertising, the more the price should get when you purchase that miner. So we want to cut the cost as a limit at the list, and delivering you the products with the cheapest price. Then the firm can stay longer, higher, stronger, and you have better experiences, and we can win for this price competition. So that's why we are not like that. And even some Ant Miner and Beeman Miner, their sales managers, they told me Usually when you purchase for the ant miner online, they have the very limited version. Remember that? Everything is sold out in like 1 minute, 20 seconds, something like that. So on the internet, the quantity is very limited and the price is higher. So that's why they encourage us to go offline to find the sales manager, and the sales manager can give them better prices and more quantity even though they're sold out. This is basically what I heard from the Bitman Miner sales manager. So please do not get lost for the marketing strategies. It's not like Victoria is sitting here, she's collecting information from different media, different resources, and then like synthesize everything and delivering the information to you. And also I encourage you to go to find different sources from other like no matter distributor, from other brand or etc., that you can have better understanding of what you're doing, because no one is perfect at every step, everything. So yeah, I think that word is called Jack. Good at all treats, but not all. I forgot what is that called. It's like Jack can do every different treats, but none of them is very good. So that's why I said Victoria is sticking to the Asic miners. I don't want to do so many different things like, okay, GPU, Asic, because I have some other sources. For example, I'm doing investing, I'm doing the stock and the trading. So I really have very limited energy to do all of it. That's why I'm very glad that you come to the stream section, delivering the different kind of miners that you're interested in or you want to do, and then I can have more direction to do the research on, and we don't waste each other's time. So yeah, basically, as you know, I'm sitting here, I got nothing, I'm like doing the research for free. So just wanna you guys like my contents, and I get myself exposed in a very fair way, and please feel free to smash the like buttons and drop your comments below and support Victoria. That encourage me sustainable in this position or in this live stream under the spotlight and speaking the truth. All right. Okay. Oh, hi, Crypto Mining Insider. Good evening. Yesterday, okay, we talk about this later. Yeah, everybody know Crypto Mining Insider. Yeah, he's a very nice guy. And Crypto Mining Insider, I saw the video that you took in your channel that you are advertising Jingle Mining, and you played a little bit live stream section with Victoria. I even doing screenshot with you and me, and I posted on Twitter. Did you see that? Data Alpha Boy, can't wait for my X16 Just Miner to come in. All right, so Data Alpha B, you got the Just Miner X16 right from the website, or please let me know. Crypto Mine Insider Jack, oh yes, right, Jack of all trades. Yeah, this is basically, yeah, this is what I said. Jack of all trades. Jack of all trades and a master of none. Yes, exactly. Yeah, sometimes my brain doesn't work. Yeah, I really love the idioms, the slangs, or those kind of things, because that is something really cool. Yeah, I really like it a lot. Yeah, Jack of all trades and none, master of none. Yeah, I always forgot. Jesus. It's the phrase they're looking for, right? Victoria, I mentioned Crypto Mining Insider in my email. Oh, so Nismo Miner, it's that you. Oh, I get it. Good, now I get it. I'm not mentioning your name, but finally I can name who you are. Oh, good. So, I said this thing about this live stream is about FAQ questions and the rumors slashing. All right, so just now I slashed the rumors about the KAE the Ant-Man KS3 and Ice River, those two things you have already purchased, just to stay patient, expecting something good happen, or probably resell when you have some experience. So this is the first thing. Second, if you haven't get any of those, I think please watch out for the price when you're getting in. So I think it's very risky in my opinion, but you make your own decisions then. Even though, but just don't get lost by the kind of YouTubers they are testing to get the free miners. It's a totally different thing. So you have to think a lot of things in your consideration before you're making the purchase. So this is basically my conclusion. Okay, then now let's come to the FAQ sections. You can still you can still drop your comments below by what kind of questions that you have. Well, I'm delivering the contents about the FAQs related to the miners we're having right now, no matter for Jazz Miner, iPolo, Anix Miner, etc. So this is basically what I'm gonna delivering in the following time. So in the following time, please do not forget to drop your comments below when you think about some questions that in your head, and you still can take this chance to ask questions from Victoria. All right, I will answer your questions with fair answer. I'm not lying. I'm standing in the very solid ground, so please bear that in mind. So basically I had a conversation with the technician or engineer, like what's the frequently problems those miners are facing. So when you guys receive the miner, but basically the questions or the issues that you are facing with are damage the control board, right? Or damage the hash board, even the power supply is malfunctioning, even the fence is missing, we're not working, and the firmware. So every time when there is a rejecting rate very high or some other malfunction plus problems, usually they're related to the firmware. It's very obvious stuff. So this is related to the firmware. Later I will elaborate, but now I'm just thinking about the category and then the temperature. When the temperature is getting abnormal, how can you handle those? So I'm like, why I come up with this idea, because when I had one friend, and he's literally kind of a technician or engineer stuff. He's sitting there on the sofa watching a YouTube, watching a kind of a middle-aged man sitting here tearing down stuff and elaborating, telling jokes when they're fixing stuff. So I think maybe you guys are more interested in that. So let me try. If you don't like it, maybe I think this is maybe the owning section that I'm gonna make, because I didn't see anybody doing that before, and I got research and I had a conversation with these technicians. So I think that can help you out when you face some issues with the miners in L function, so you can find it directly what to do once you're in this live stream section. Crypto mining insider, any news why ASIC prices are dropping, Bitmain, etc.? ASIC prices are dropping. So first of all, Jazz Miner, iPolo, those price of ASIC miner, we dropped it 1 month ago, and there is nothing about the dropping. I think maybe you're talking about the Ant miner or some like Ice River or the new list coming around over $3,000 a day profitability, that KS3, right? I think it's because the profitability, the ideal, the total hash rate, because Kaspa used to be a GPU mining. So for sure, when the ASIC mining is coming to the market, the profitability is getting high. But you're comparing with a giant with an egg. You cannot compare. So when there are more giants in the market, I really don't think, yeah. So basically they're just using one sample to compare the already ripe market in the GPU miners. That's why the price dropping every day. But for the latest coming around miner, which is called Caspa miner SKS3. I think nobody knows the prices yet, because I think after today we'll know the price, because today is the deadline for the guessing price period. But I think it's very risky. As you know, what I said for the E9 Pro, they're dumping the chips because just miner X16 is coming to the market, but nobody believes me. They said, oh, I think E9 Pro is very good. They are very profitable, but check now. Check what is the ETHW and what they are mining. They're mining ETC now. So basically, they lost a lot of money by not listening to me. But yes, so I mean, I'm not saying you have to listen to me 100%, at least taking into the consideration, not by rejecting me by saying, oh, she just want to sell that product. No, I'm sitting here doing the analyzing. Let's say, imagine, do you think I want to stay in a place on the ground, just think that market is going to be the sunset, or there is not promising future? Why waste my energy here? Why don't come to Antminer to working and doing the stream section? Yeah, so maybe, so I don't want to talk further. Just hope that you guys can get information and doing research very carefully, not by just thinking about my position or just thinking about I will provide a very negative ground for some miners. Yes, so I just hope you guys can get information around, ask around, do your own research before you purchase, because that is your money. No matter what people say, that is your money. So you have to be responsible for the money that you are buying. Ignore for the marketing strategies, ignore for the rank on the rank, or for some mining pools. Those are all the strategies for your eye catching, for get your attention. When something repeated to your brain for so many times and for so many very big website or mining pool, you trust it. So just hope that you do not make that mistake. After first batch of K3 released, I estimated revenue will drop to 150 per day. Yeah, so every day is dropping per day. Yes, it's pretty terrible. So yes, watch out for what you're doing. Last stream section, we will have enough information of those, but that's why I stayed away from Ice Miner. Yes, that's great. So just now we're talking about what's the frequent issues that you may see in these miners. Yeah, in this issues in the miners that you may face. Now let's think about the solution. So basically, when you have to damage the control board for Annex miner, usually what we do is we send you a new miner or send it back to repair. So as long as you're at the warranty, we will take care of it. As you know, all our brand new miners, including 180 days warranty, which is half a year. So in this half year, no matter what happens, everything is concluded. Then iPolo V1 Mini. So all of the Apollo stuff, when you have like the damaged control board, the hash board, this kind of hardware stuff, usually we doing the factory in core. So as you know, iPolo they have the after service repair center in United States. There are two, and in Singapore there is one, and they are spread it around. So you do not need to think about what's the problem or how to figure out this stuff. So if you're in United States, your stuff can be very easily repaired if you're under the warranty. So you're under very good protection of if you have any problems at the iPollo. But for the whole rate, Jetminer ranked the first with the least malfunction. Most of the malfunction, basically probably the mostly mentioned is light is not flashing or some error, but very rarely is they have to repair a fan, or they have to repair a hash board or control board. Control board, yeah, happened once since I'm here for over a year. Yes, that only happens once. So even for the fans happened twice. Because maybe, I don't know, the fans is not working, but immediately we send another fan to them, they can replace it. So this is for your information. And another thing is in the rejecting rate. Once you receive the minor of the Jetminer recently, people received the comments by saying they have very high reject rates. Why? Because you haven't updated the latest firmware. Once you update the latest firmware, you can download the latest, and then those problems were permanently stopped until the next firmware updates. If you want to figure out where is the Jetminer firmware update, you can go to see my previous live stream section, or just visit jetminer.com. Then you can, scrolling down to the bottom, you can find the kind of accessory or support tools to download, and you can find them. Crypto Mining Insider, does iPollo have any new miners coming out better than SE? Well, if we find a very good miners that is better than SE, I think we are the first one to get it, or we are very actively introducing in this live stream section. I think their breakthrough or their next is already there. It's very hard to break through, to do the breakthrough. It's not like Jetminer X4 to Jetminer X16. All right, so let's just patiently waiting. Remember, in April, they produced a kind of iPollo version of miners. It's like you can use it, insert it into a computer like a GP graphic cards. So I was not sure how you guys think about those, because first of all, I'm not GPU miner fans. Second of all, if that is very cool, I think I've get a lot of information where people came to ask me around about iPollo. Yes, I totally understand what you mean by those iPollo stuff. Okay, let's keep going on. For people may see the rewind, you can still drop your comments below if you have any questions, maybe related to Jetminer X16 or etc. And the temperature, when the temperature is very abnormal, what you can fix? Easy. So that is called the physical cooling. You can lower the indoor temperature, such as keeping the indoor temperature within 20 degrees Celsius, or through the cooling equipment such as fans and air conditioners. So overall, you just need to keep your mining environment around 20 degrees Celsius, and I think that's pretty normal. If you can't make it, probably just do not making the firmware or the monitoring saying that some abnormal stuff is getting. So basically, I remember he told me when the temperature is not exceeding 50 or 60 and they're fine. So yeah, I think it's really like for the heating, for like electricity, for the power consumption is the very key factor for your mining. Let's say if you're having the end miner or have some other miners, for example E9 Pro, their power consumption is very high, is very noisy, right? Then the power consumption is high for sure. They're producing more heat. That heat, you have to make sure to cool it down. That's still money. For the noise, I heard a very fair answer. It says, oh, I have the noise reducer. Yes. So it's like something that is going around that miner near that fan or engine or stuff. Then the noise reducer is attached beside. But do you know that it costs more your electricity as well? Unless you have the free electricity, but nothing is free. Even though you install your solar panel, it still consumes your money, your electricity. Why not use the certain electricity to generate more hash rate and with lower noise, with better experiences, with you don't need to worry about the temperature, about you don't need to worry about the electricity fees, you know. So why? Because everybody knows the Asic miner, all the mining machines are basically we're feeding on electricity. For sure, you wanted the miner where you want to feed your babies like the last food as they want. I mean, for the enough in nutrition, but they don't need a large amount. They need the nutrition. So you're having one steak, you're full. You don't need 2 bowls of rice to make yourself full. Do you understand what I mean? So basically what I mean is quality. I'm not sure that I make you guys understand the quality, but many people just, because they have the stereotype of the Asic miners should should be very loud, very big, ugly, noisy, very high power consumption because they can take care of the electricity. Why not both? So that's why I think Just Miner is having its promising future. For sure, that's on top of my list. But for other things, for example, when Just Miner X16 is coming to the market, iPolo is the king. Because iPolo, it's around 5.8 gigabyte for the RAM, and it's dual mineable. Yes, that's cool. Before the Just Miner X16, that's really cool. Yes, that's why people keep purchase a lot of Just Miner. iPolo V1 Mini or SE or etc. So every product has its period. If they are purchasing where they are marching on the next period, you can see something is happening and some money is investing. I think this is very cool. I think people think about the quality. Things need to be changed, So we deserve to have better experiences of the mining. What if in the future, let's say 5-10 years later or 20 or 50 years, Asic miner like cryptocurrency is legit, or nobody is trying to like destroy that, where it's even kind of everybody can hold a miners at home. We can distribute because we're mining stuff, we're distributing, we're contributing on the blockchain, on the cryptocurrency. Maybe everybody can get money reward from it. I'm randomly just saying, predicting for the future. You don't want a miner sitting at your home that is noisy when even after a long day you are super upset and you can't bear that noises. You want to have a quieter place, and your miner is sitting beside you. You're saying there. Let me read some comments. Hi, fully electric. Welcome. What are all the different X16 model? What does the question mean? Sorry, I don't get it. Are you asking what's the specification of X16 model? Oh, okay. Let me say. Listen carefully. X16. I got a confirmation from the Justminer engineer. He told me the only one thing, because I think they're waiting out to announce in May the 28th, but very pleasant to hear those is Justminer X16. Their hash rate, no, the profitability will be over 20 to 30% of the profitability after they come to the market. This is tested it out. Very cool, right? Because before we're thinking about the 10% of the hash rate surgeon after the market, because when we were comparing Justminer X16 and the E9 Pro, we only mentioned about the 10% of the hash rate over the previous version, but now it's tested out. It's 20 to 30% of the profitability higher than the previous model. So that's why if you still haven't got the Justminer X16, please feel free to DM Victoria. You can find Victoria over here. Hello, hi. You can find my the code, my code, and even my email. So this is for here. Okay, here. So this is basically for what you can find. My Twitter, Instagram, my email, or etc. Those things that you can find over here. So for verify that is me, all of those things can verify that is Victoria. All right. If you can have a voice call, you can hear my voice is that Victoria, because you know how my voice sounds like. So please don't. Please feel free to contact Victoria. I can give you better prices. Okay. Dat Al Bobby. I have 5 Apollos, but this one new Justminer is gonna be better than my whole setup low. Okay. Dat Al Phoebe. Are you getting it from our sales manager or from our website? Please let me know. Fully electric Victoria. I wanted to know if there is a 5+ Gcash model coming. So basically after this is just basically what I heard from the PM, like project manager of Justminer. He told me after Justminer X16, there is gonna Justminer X16 P. P represents power, but I really don't wanna like confuse them. So P is just basically 3 Justminer X16 piled together, 3 hash board, everything the same, you know? So it will be bigger, it'll be heavier, you know, more hash rate, but just everything times 3, even the price times 3, all right? So this is pretty much about the Justminer X16. Nismo Miner 8 GB. Yes, Justminer X16 is like 8 GB. You can mine like 15 years more at least. So the video I saw on Justminer X16 with 8 GB because 5 GB will die in few years. Right, it's true. That's true. TD Victoria, are there any miners coming for iPolo? Well, I think I've answered that questions. If there is more new miners that coming for iPolo, or a very efficient one that is surpassing what we're having right now for Justminer, iPolo V1 Mini, or iPolo V1 Mini SE, we'll have you guys noticed. We will test it out, so don't worry about it. So usually when we distribute all the miners on the list, what you can get is, first of all, Justminer for sure. we're the leading distributor. We provide the cheapest price in the market. We're dealing with the retailer needs, even the individual needs. But if you're the retailer, you can have better prices. So if you're interested in it, or anybody who is watching this video or checking the rewind, if you want to have the business collaboration, please feel free to DM Victoria, Telegram, Instagram, or my email. Email is more formal. So if you want a business collaboration, you can send me email. It's no problem. This is basically for the jazz miner. Then you don't need to worry about our prices will be higher than anybody else. Nowhere, because everywhere for the retailer needs is our retailers. So we provide the prices, we provide the prices, the products to them. They will add it up and you're getting them. But some of them, the retailers will like defame us by, oh, do not trust the Jingle Mining. Why? Because if you don't trust the Jingle Mining, if you do not trust the Victoria, you get their miners, you buy their products. Do you understand what I mean? I hope you get me. So yeah, this is pretty much about the Jazz miner. For the other miner, for example, iPolo, Gold Shell, and Annex miner and IB Link, those miners, or some other miners, sometimes we have End miner L7 or K3. This kind of miners, usually when we get them, when we want to distribute them, is only when we get a very good price that can reward to all our supporters like you who is in front of the camera. So basically, I hope you guys understand. If you want a books, for example, you want a 50, you want a 100, basically you need a requote. Maybe you can find it somewhere cheaper, but you need to compare price from us because we're not a leading distributor of those other brands, right? But for sure, we can provide you the relatively better prices. For example, you're getting, so this is a manufacturer, okay? This is a manufacturer, and this is line A, line B, line 3. For Jazz Miner, we are line A. So all of them you're getting is our retailers. So for sure, every retailer adding prices up, no matter which retailer we're finding, is not better than finding A. Now, we're talking about other miners. So for other miners, we're still line like A, but some line A, maybe their numbers are higher than the prices that we are getting. For example, they have 2,000, we have 1,000. So this 2,000 piece of miners are, for sure, their entry prices are lower than this 1,000. So only depends on where you can get it, depends on their quotation. You can ask A and B around Jingle Mining and another probably company you're having. You're comparing the price and you choose which one is the best to buy. Not if there is cheaper, check them. If Jingle Mining is cheaper, find Victoria. So do you understand how things work right now? So this is very important for you to understand how to get a cheaper price from the information around. So basically, if you want to have any quotation, you can ask Victoria. You can find me in those places, or send me email, or even contact me in my Twitter, in anywhere that you want to verify. Those things that I provide is just for you to verify this is Victoria, all right? And you can choose what's the most suitable or comfortable method that you wanted to contact me. No matter for comparing the prices, or ask for your special need, where you want a Victoria serve for you, providing your information, better experiences, better shipping fees, you can contact Victoria as well. It's your choices. I'm showing my sincerity. You choose me or not, it's your own choices. So I hope that you guys to understand. But I just hope one thing: when you get information from me, please don't be rude. I know a lot of people talk with me, give me the price, tell me how to do that. You know, that's really rude. I'm not your mom. I'm not your family. You have no right to treat me like that or talk with me like that. I think you will never talk with your boss or with your family like that. So please just like, show respect. I'm not sure who is gonna reach the video, but I have to be very direct. Some of them, they asked me to update the information to them. They said, please keep me posted. I shared information, no matter for price is getting down or for the miners updates. If you don't like it, it's all right. Just telling me, I don't want to receive this. I'm not texting you. But some of those, they add me because they want updates. So you have to be understandable why I'm doing that. If you do not appreciate it, I'm not doing it. So please be just like inform me if you don't like it, or your basic purpose is not here to get any updates. So please let me know. All right. No problem, TD. Steve Gilland. I compared the 3 suppliers for the iPolo V1 and JINGLE was clearly the cheapest. Thank you. This is Steve Gilland. I compared. He compared 3 suppliers and JINGLE Money is the cheapest. So this is the reason why I said you have to ask the price around. But Steve Gilland, do you have a sales manager to serve you where you basically get from the website? But if you do have deal with your sales manager or anything, etc., please feel free to do so. I'm owning welcome to all the clients or the new viewers. You get lost, you haven't choose your sales manager yet, or you just basically get it from the website. So please feel free to DM Victoria. I know better how to deal to give you better that you can compare and then make your own decisions. Okay, so thank you for all you do. I definitely appreciate these streams. Thank you. First, the 3 units from website. Okay. Can you purchase right now just miner X16? Yes, as what I know, if you already get your sales manager, please feel free to keep dealing with them. If you just get from the website or you haven't get any sales manager, you're still deciding, feel free to DM Victoria. I'm happy to serve, okay? No pressure on it. You choose whatever you like, no problem. But I sincerely hope you choose me. Yeah, be frank. Can you purchase right now? Yeah, you can purchase just miner X16Q with right now, but you have to stay in the waiting list. So 25 cents. You have to get into the waiting list. Even for one of the clients, he just got 200 pieces of just a miner 16. What's the best deal I got for him? Except from that, what I deliver, I get 5 new just miner X16 for him in June, because my boss is giving that just miner X16 away to him. So this is my negotiation. That's why I'm saying, if you contact me, if you don't have your sales manager, if you get it from the website, please feel free to contact Victoria. I can deal with you better. Waiting for an email from sales team for larger order. Okay, I'm waiting, Steve. Fully electric, Victoria, are you seeing my post? I didn't see your post because now I'm on a stream, but I think after 2 minutes I'm gonna be off the stream. 200, yes, they got 200. It's from Canada, I think. Another one is from Netherlands. So, but for right now, United States hasn't yet, because why? They know Victoria is having a live stream section, especially in the United States time, which is 9 p.m. EST. So you guys are have very qualified information sources. So if they get them, how can they sell out this 200 piece of just miner X16 when you have already can get better from Victoria? Oh. Well, you guys be at Mining Disrupt in Miami. Please send me details about the Miami. If that is really good, so okay, here's one thing. I'm delivering information to you guys, okay? But I just hope one thing that you guys can do for me. If in the United States there are some other like ASIC minor fun fairs or stuff or exhibitions, please DM Victoria or send me information. Maybe I can talk with my boss, arrange some visit to United States in the future. I sincerely hope so, you know. Or some other places, for example, people you're saying the rewind, for example, Europe, Germany, or anywhere that you have the very great, the global, international ASIC minor crypto fun fair, please DM Victoria. I will probably arrange something in the talk and pay a visit, and you can see Victoria in face. TD, Red Panda. Okay, I don't think so. It's not. It's not Red Panda. No, it's not. Victoria, where there's a non-wait after lunch? Yes, I think so. That's why I'm saying after lunch, because at the end of the month is already we are having just minor X16. You're just the late of your pre-order. That's why you can get later. So that's why if you still want to just minor X16 for the pre-order, please do it as soon as you can. Then, because we are shipping according to the sequence that you are paid. You are on the paid invoice and we're processing the orders. So there is no way we can mess it up. Everything is monitoring. Only I can probably ask the 5 of my boss and send it to one who get a 200. That 200, yeah. Okay, so I will send you information. It's one of the largest in the United States. Okay, thank you so much. I think this is pretty much about this live stream today. If you still need any information or you want to contact Victoria, please feel free to contact me with my email, WhatsApp, Telegram, or find my Twitter, Instagram, whatever. You can find me in those places, and then we can continue the conversation. I think it's the night over here, so I hope you guys have a good night and see you next time, and drop your message what you want to hear next.